some seeds, chuck it in a jar. I think it's about to stop, but yeah, fucking put any seeds in a jar, soak it overnight, and then the next day, like put a mesh cloth or something on it, uh, tip it out, fill it up water again, shake it, rinse it, tip it out, and then leave it on an angle. So all the extra moisture goes out of it, and then they start to sprout. 3 days or something, you got sprouts. You can eat that shit like that, and that's the gangster shit. That's all the medicine you need. All the medicine you need if you're eating sprouts every day. Add your sprouts to everything. That's the bridge. Energy mode out of nowhere as it germinates. Plants are on a higher vibration. Plants are on a different density. That's why we cannot see them. We can't see them suffering. We can't see them talking to each other. We can see them there, and they're providing it for us, but that's the gate. Tomokanga, waharoa, energy coming straight out of nowhere, straight away when it branches, which is pito. Pito is like the umbilical cord, which is like the connection to it, and then pito is like a seed opening up, or any growth, which is like parasites and all that shit. It'll be on the Tāwhaki one. But yeah, that's the bridge, man. Get on the sprouts. Sprouts will cure you from everything. As I'm saying with those biscuits that I'm making out of the oats that I've soaked and shit, and then like you can add dates. Like dates are fucking mean for the stickiness and the sugar typeness. Even if you just added dates, paprika, and onion together, and just mix it all up together, and then you can put it in a dehydrator, caramelized onion, raw, gangsters, yummest shit ever, different fucking shit, hacks, and then you get with the dates and the oats and the buckwheat, but after you've like sprouted the buckwheat and got all that gunky shit out of it, and you can crunch it up if you want, or otherwise if you've dehydrated, activated buckwheat, crunchy, yum, or you can make flour out of it. But with the cookies, then I get some wheatgrass. Wheatgrass is panacea, Panacea is what Jesus used to cure fucking every motherfucker, If you were to look into it, what the fuck is panacea? Wheatgrass. But organic wheatgrass, not genetically modified wheat. You let it sprout, and then you can let it grow into what it is, and when it starts to turn green, that's a chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is just like our blood, and that is gangster medicine. But as it sprouts, you got that gangsterness in there, and if you're still eating solid food, you can dehydrate it, you can smash that shit up into a flour, add that flour to your cookies, pretty yum. Like if you were to eat like sprouted wheatgrass seeds as it is, yuck. If you were to eat like wheatgrass as it grows and then you juice it, which is the ultimate because it's liquid, like that's the ultimate, but it takes a bit of time to do that. That's the next step, And then if you're drinking that, yuck, but it's fucking mean and you can feel it. That's the best. What do you call it? Detox. For you to toxins and stress are the same shit. Hey, toxicity stops energy flow. As it's coming in, it gets jammed up. So you want to get the other toxins out of there. The hardest toxins to get out are heavy metals. Right? And if you go to the doctor and want a heavy metal detox, they'll give you two different drugs, a chelator and a binder. Both can fuck you up. If it's just the chelator, it pulls it out of your bone cells and your muscle cells, and then you redigest it and it can fuck you up. So they give you another drug, which is the binder, and it comes and grabs it and takes it out. And they tell you that's the only way to do it. But Corella is one of them, but wheatgrass is the ultimate detox. It comes by, like, you can only have an effect from these type of plants if there was part of it in you. And you got everything in you. You got receptors for everything. Cannabis receptors, you got mushroom receptors. Otherwise you wouldn't feel that shit. It's already in you. So as the wheatgrass comes into you, it grabs or pulls the shit out of your body and grabs it and takes it out of you at the same time. Doesn't eliminate it from your body, goes back into you. You just raised its vibration. That's what it is. But if it stops. But yeah, well, for my son, fuck, I love you, bro. He found an old video and I was saying shit like that. Nah, Mihi, I love you, son. More than fuck I could ever explain. I appreciate it. You've changed my whole life. And my daughter and my stepkids, fuck, I love you. Ngā mihi, ngā mihi, ngā mihi. if you just want to know anything else about nutrition. But that, fuck, I'm throwing that out there. That's a huge step up, a huge comfortable step. No matter what you're eating, get your energy, cultivation, start building that. And grachi dao. The next video is grachi dao. No? So if you only got 30 minutes a day, energy, grachi dao, build up your gratitude energy. No, whakamoemiti. That's what it's going to be called, whakamoemiti. No, on the real, that's what it is. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Just look, anything that you're holding your attention on, say thank you for it. Thank you, thank you. Raising your shit up, quietening your mind at the same time. And if there's one energy practice that you could do a day, do that. No? And then if you got more time, add some qigong or any other thing. But qigong is proven, bro. That this the one that I'm doing, the one that I just shared with you. If you started off with some grachi dao and then you move into it, and you can keep it going as you're doing the different stances, you can say thank you, any vibration or any tension that comes over, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It'll just keep raising it up. So yeah, and then sprouts at the bridge. No, tomokanga waharoa, open up that connection to another dimension straight away, straight from where the plants come from. No, straight from that maori straight to you. If you're still consuming, if you're eating, if you're consuming, have some sprouts. Might as well, no? And if you're saying that you're causing sufferation to the plant, the tree it's coming off is still there, no? And as you can't see it, no? As I was saying, your perception, you can see the pig screaming and crying and snot coming out. Or the cow as it's walking down and it's seeing it, no? And that's crying, no? If you go to go to a meatworks, no? Just go check it out. Say, enroll there and say that you want to have a job and check it out with an open mind and see what that vibration is. You can see it, no? And you can see what Tāwhaki is talking about. If you can see it, don't consume it, no? If you can see that mamai. Otherwise use te aka. And that's a higher truth, no? Plants are a higher truth. And when you get to a certain stage and you can see the plants moving and you can see the plants mamai, then you don't consume it anymore. And then you can move that and then it becomes a higher truth. It's still kaitupu. If you can see something and if you can see mamai and you're contributing to it, that's not kaitupu. No, that's kai mamai. That's kai fucking heavy. That's kai stress. That's kai horror movie, No, you're in it. No, you're kai sludge. No, you're in the sludge. No? Thank you for strengthening my ladder. Ngā mihi, ngā mihi, ngā mihi. But yeah, add sprouts to it. If you're searching for an external rongoa, no, if you want an external rongoa, and until you can open up the gateways inside you, and they're there. Just let everything off, and you'll start healing yourself anyway. But masters are the plants. They're in higher vibrations and they're sharing it with us. An example was if you were in the right setting and you had some mushrooms, it took off some layers and you could see a different top of a mountain. It's not the top of any mountain, but it's showing you somewhere where you can get to. Then you got to do the mahi to get back to there. And you've already started the download. Now you've seen it. It's just to be relaxed and slowly work your way there. And saying that's an external source. You can get that inside of you, which is where the uncomfortableness is. Fuck, I'm back in this shit, which a lot of people can get fucked up from doing that type of thing. Use some mushrooms or ayahuasca and go to a higher vibration, and then you come back into the sludge, and you're like, fuck, and then you start seeing all the shit you don't like, instead of learning the steps and how anything you can have, you can let go of it. Any belief you have, the belief that I needed an external source, I need ayahuasca to get back there. No, that's trapping yourself in a box. No, the realization, all those chemicals that ayahuasca has, whether it's the vine or the leaf, as they put them together, creates the same things that are in your brain. Your brain releases that shit. You got it inside of you. Every single thing that exists is in every single cell that's in you. One little bit of you take it out and it's got everything that exists. I'll talk about that in the Tāwhaki one coming up. But yeah, it's like pu were were, pu ngā were were. Within the spider web, a spider creates its outer world from its inner, but doesn't get stuck in it. You'll get stuck in it if you don't leave holes in your beliefs. That's the spider web. And also any dewdrops. In the morning, you see any dewdrops on that spider web, it contains a direct mirror reflection of everything else. So within that one dewdrop, it contains all those other dewdrops, and the web, and the spider, and the tree, te aka, and everything, and you, no? It contains everything. There's nothing outside of you can't get within, and that's what it is. It's just to get to that stage, you need to build relationships with things, which is where the steps come in. Steps, waves, not bubbles. If it is a bubble, it's got a hole in it, so you can climb on it. No, you're not trapped in it. Yeah. Otherwise, each belief is putting a bubble around you, and your higher self can't speak to you. Yeah. Ngā mihi, ngā mihi, ngā mihi. Fuck, I'm getting sidetracked all over the place. But requests. I hope I covered that for you, Kazi. I know it was a long fucking one, but ngā mihi, ngā mihi, ngā mihi. Whakawhiatana mātou ki a koe. Whakawhiatana mākou. Whakawhiatana mātou ki a tātou. Whakamoemiti, whakamoemiti. That's the next one. Grachi dao, grachi dao, grachi dao. Ngā mihi, ngā mihi, ngā mihi. Love yous, whānau.